I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we returned to the sealed grounds once more, faced off the imprisoned, who is now known as the Demon King Demise, but in a trapped form. We were able to awaken the Gate of Time, return to the past for when this was the Temple of Hylia. Met with Zelda finally, found out that she is indeed the reincarnated form of Hylia, and has sealed herself away to keep the seal on Demise strong for the upcoming years. Before she did so, she upgraded the Master Sword to the true Master Sword. Now, when we do a Skyward Strike, it is instant. It also travels pretty far. If you're playing in the normal mode, it would have been the speed that we've seen throughout the entirety of Hero mode. But this, instant. So we never have to wait for that ever again, which is fantastic. In today's episode, we are going to be returning to the present, seeing what we can do to finally destroy Demise. And no, we couldn't do anything in the past. All the doors are locked, unfortunately. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Whoa, whoa there, hold up! Link, there's something I gotta tell you. So Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? She's great. She was? Oh, good to hear. But she's still stuck there till this whole mess blows over, huh? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. No, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's gotta watch that big ugly monster, and someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. It is action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. But even the weakest sapling can grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little, too. I made sure it'd take a few years for it to grow. As far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So, yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. Alright. With that, there's really nothing else for us to really do right now. We've practically done everything there is for us to do. As of now, why am I out here? There's not a statue here of convenience. So, we're really just going to be heading back to Skyloft again and figuring out exactly what we can do. Because there's not really a location for us to go to specifically except for Skyloft. So, I mean, what else are we going to do? Also, by the way, I checked. We just need one more goddess cube. I would like to leave, please. Please get me out of here. See you later, guys. So yes, back to Skyloft we go to see if we can find any clues as to where exactly the Triforce is. And what better way to start than probably talking to Headmaster Kapora Gabora. I don't know what his name is. It's either Kapora or it's Gabora. I don't really care, to be perfectly honest. And for the time being, we're kind of locked out of a good chunk of some of side quests until we progress further. So, we do indeed need to do a little bit of research before we head forward. But hey, who else better to talk to than the headmaster? Because he knows everything. Or does he? He should. I don't see why he shouldn't. I don't think really Colin Stritch, really Gabora. Headmaster Gabora. Okay. Hello, sir.
Hey.
Ah, hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share with me. You want to tell me, but you can't. I understand. I'm sure you have good reason for keeping quiet. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice, for that matter, but I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older, and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any question at all about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to tell you all I know. Actually, what do I know of the Triforce? Like, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, Link, it shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject. Well, I guess we gotta go somewhere else then. Link, just a moment. Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages? Levias has served as a protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Where is he? Yes, I fear that might be our next question. About that. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked Instructor Alvin to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there are any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Alvin can fill me on the details later, so why don't you go speak with him and yourself and see what investigations have revealed. Alright. We're getting some leeway. Which one is Inspector Allen? Are these two brothers, by the way? Horwell and Allen, they look like exactly the same. Are you related? Allen, instructor in the academy, is around for possession of plant species. No? Okay. Link, how goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias. Ah, so you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it. If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead, but that's not the Levias that we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. People change, or old, wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more than that. He's possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening. Not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close to enough to talk to him, it would likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me.
Hey.
Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold over him, then there's a chance we will return to his senses. Listen well, Link, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attacking move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only Senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off this platform and call your bird. I feel like you need to lead with a bit more than that, but okay. Listen up, Link. I taught you Loftwing to perform a spiral charge when you press X. Use the spiral charge attack to break the 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. If you can destroy 10 targets under 120 seconds, I'll recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Alright, off you go. Alright, so yeah, the spiral charge is essentially just an upgrade to our basic charge. It really isn't much different than just the regular charge. I don't know, he was talking about acceleration and stuff like that. It's really just the same feeling. But it's just a different form of attack now. This will actually be dealing damage to enemies much more frequently and will also help out with fighting off those centipede flying creatures in the Thunderhead a lot more easier. Because you don't have to directly damage their core at the end of their tails. Now simply their bodies will just suffice. This will also protect you against any projectiles being shot at you, like from Octoroks that are hanging out in the clouds. It will also just pretty much make anything die just from ramming into it, because it's not... You're practically invincible through the entirety of this special charge. But yeah, it's really no different, just the standard charge. There we go. Oh, you managed to destroy 10 targets within the time limit. If you can control your bird that well, you'll have no problems at all. I knew you could do it, Link, and what a magnificent red bird. You are henceforth permitted to use the spiral charge attack as qualified bird rider. The next thing we have to address is just how to go about finding Levias. Maybe the owner of the lumpy pumpkin might know something. Every year he makes an offering of this pumpkin soup for Levias. Go to the lumpy pumpkin, ask him what he knows. Yes, this is the only instance in, I think, the entire game where you're actually required to go to the lumpy pumpkin. Let me be perfectly clear. It is completely optional to go to, like, every single island in the entire game, obviously. But doing so, you're going to be missing out on a lot of, like, side things, like heart pieces, you know, upgrades and stuff like that. Good chance of getting a lot of rupees. But it is entirely up to you if you really want to do all that side stuff. Again, you can do a 6-heart challenge. You could just not get any upgrade whatsoever. You can completely skimp out on all the adventure pouch upgrades. You could go without a shield, I think, for the entirety of the game. I want to say you can. I've never done that myself, but it feels like it's possible to do so. There's really nothing stopping you from doing so. So, go right ahead if you want. Where are the squirrels? Squirrels. There you are. Stop. I don't want to do a dive. Come on, come on, come on. Nah, it's too late. Oh, wait, nah, it's too late. Oh, well. Wasn't high up enough. Does this still work? Okay, bye. I think if you do this... Yeah, they shrink. And I think if you use the whip... Yeah. Lots of fun you can do with the Gossip Stones. They're silly little things. Alright. Into the Lumpy Pumpkin we go. And now we can actually show off the chandelier that we got. Look at that thing. Completely missed out on showing this off after we got all the debts repaid and stuff, but now it's all nice and good looking. Where's Kina? Oh, she's out back. I know. What's the matter? You look like you got something mighty serious on your mind. Actually, Levias. What about him? Sure, I know Levias well, but I wasn't aware anything was wrong. Every year I offer an entire basin full of my pumpkin soup. But lately, a huge thunderhead has been brewing there, and I haven't yet made this year's offering. I tell you, I feel horrible about it. Is it you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levias? Huh. I don't know how you plan to fly that into a huge thunderhead brewing out there, but that's the case, I'm going to do everything I can to make Levi's the best batch of soup ever. You wait right here. I'm getting inspired to fire up some soup like I never souped before. Voila! Here it is. Been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years, and I have to say this is my best batch of pumpkin soup I've ever created. Master, I will signal for the robot. His fucking face. Like, what is going on? Miss Fi, I'm here. Bzzert. Oh, this is another heavy load. Don't worry, I can carry anything. I'll be waiting outside. I can take you wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready. Zazat. Pum's face is just like, what is going on? Place where I offer soup to Levi's is inside the Thunderhead Cloud, on the island of Everlasting Rainbow. Oh, you'll know it when you see it. Good luck. Okay. I guess he would have mentioned something about the chandelier. I think, can we go outside and re-enter? Because I can't recall if he gives you something. Would he have given me a heart piece from all that? I think he would have. Did I just completely forget to talk to him? Okay. I think I definitely got the heart piece because I know where the last 3 heart pieces are. Okay. We now have a way of getting Levias's attention. So let's go ahead and hop over fly into the Thunderhead. And I'm just going to cut away really because there's not really much to show just on the way over there. So I'll see you guys in the Thunderhead in just a second. Alright, and here we are. Yes, I took some damage because the super tornado got me. So these things... Oh, they're a bit more feisty, aren't they? I'll just slow down a little bit. Come on. I want to show off that I can just kill you guys normally now. Yeah, they kind of just die to anything right now. Oh, well, I guess they don't want it to be shown off. Okay, let's head over to... I think... It's called Happiness Island or something. Something. Plop. I'm unloading this cargo of pumpkin soup here. You picked an odd place for soup delivery. Feels dangerous. Something can jump out at us any moment, hungry for soup. Or robot. I'm out of here. See you around, Zert. Great spirit of the skies, Levias. Seems to have some sort of parasite stuck in him, so let's go ahead and get him cleaned out. Now, obviously, avoid touching Levias as he will just deal damage to you. What we want to do is aim for these eyeball stalks. Now that we got the spiral charge, we'll make quick work of them. Just dive down, strike, ow. Ugh. I don't think we gotta hit the eyeballs head on. I think just hitting the stem is good enough. There really isn't a way for him to attack us right now, thankfully, so we don't gotta worry about that. U-turn. Watch out for the tail. Come on, underside. Nope, come on, get back here. Shit. Ah, damn it. There are some hearts on the island that we dropped off the soup. Just gonna get at a good angle here. Go for it. God damn. There we go. And we also got hit again. It's fine. So maybe something right on top of this blowhole. Big something. Okay. Half of our hearts are depleted, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. These guys get out of the way, please. Thank you. Let's go on here. Let's see what we got. Ocular parasite, bilocyte. It's a nasty thing. So, what we gotta do, sort of dead man volley type of thing. We just gotta knock its spit, its acidic spit, back to its fin. Then it's gonna get real angry if it's eye. And then we just knock it back up into its eye. And, ow! And it lands right on top of us. Wonderful. Go for a few strikes. A lot of strikes. And just rinse and repeat. Pretty simple boss. It's a mini boss. It's nothing too complicated. Makes a question as to why he even opens his eye like that. Ow! Shite. Go. He's taking a lot of hits. Damn. I think at this point he's going to be shooting off some different spits. I think he shoots purple spits that you want to avoid. Or he like shoots it in like a cone shape, I think. Or he just does the one. I can't remember. Oh, I see. He does it like that. Okay. So he moves to the side. So we got to pay attention to where his head goes. Or he could just stay still and trick me completely. There we go. That's what you got to do. Now you got to do it a couple more times. Okay. Like so. And one more should do it. Wow, he's really resilient. Come on. Wow, he's really not letting up. Come on, buddy. What are you doing? Oh, there we go. We just kill him. Okay.
Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me this most delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup? I must apologize for my earlier behavior. A most peculiar and irksome pest possessed me. I was not myself. But that business is done with now. The delicious aroma of that soup has restored me to my senses. I am the great spirit they call Levias. Before she passed from this world so long ago, the goddess Hylia appointed me as warden of the skies. And what do they call you, boy? Ah, Link, is it? What a pleasing name, that. Your parents clearly have excellent taste in names. You carry a curious sword, boy, and I sense a silent power dwelling somewhere in that little frame. I see it now. Link, you are the goddess's chosen hero. How interesting. I assume you've come to hear what I know of the Triforce.
Right.
As I suspected. Listen closely and I will tell you. As you likely know, long ago an evil force attempted to take the Triforce for his own. The goddess did everything in her power to prevent it from falling into his hands. For the safety of all things, she hid the Triforce somewhere within the rock you call Skyloft. However, its location has been kept secret. Even I do not know where it rests now. Oh, but if the goddess did entrust me with a hint as to the Triforce's location. The clue is a song, meant to be played on the harp you hold. It is known as the Song of the Hero. The song is the key to revealing the secret location of the Triforce. The goddess split the song into 4 parts. She entrusted 1 part to me and the other 3 to the dragons of the land. You must gather each of the parts of the Song of the Hero, Seek out the dragons and convince them to teach you their parts. When they've taught you what they know, come to me and I will complete the song with my own voice. The dragons can be found at Faron Woods, Elden Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. Go on then, find the dragons you now seek.
And do so we shall in the next episode, because we did quite a lot in this episode. Like 2 bosses. Did we fight 2 bosses? No, we just kind of went around looking for stuff. Some things here and there. But we technically did fight 2 bosses of Levice and Biosite. But in the next episode, we are going to be returning to somewhere. I don't know where. We'll go somewhere to find the Song of the Hero. Go to a location. I can't remember where exactly. I don't even know where exactly. But we'll find out. See you guys next time.